everyone, my name is Lindsay. Today we're going to make paper plate masks. So to make this craft, we'll need a few different materials. First, of course, we'll need a paper plate. You'll also want a pair of scissors and some glue. You'll also probably want some construction paper or paper, and then something to color with. So I've got crayons here. You could use markers or even paint as well. You'll also want a popsicle stick or a straw so that we can attach it to the bottom of our mask when we're done and hold it up. You could also use string and tie it behind your head. That's an option too. And you also might want some fun craft items such as popsicle sticks or pipe cleaners, feathers, things like that, whatever you have at home. And that might just depend on what animal you choose to make. So I'm going to tilt this down so that you can see me make this craft. Okay. So first we need to decide what we are going to make. I think I'm going to make my mask into an elephant today, but feel free to choose a different animal. So I want my elephant to be gray, so I've got my gray crayon here. Again, you could use paint if you want. Just remember, if you're painting, you might need to stop after this step and let everything dry before continuing on. So I'm gonna color my mask. I've already got most of it colored. I'm just gonna finish up here. And I've got my gray mask. So now that it's all colored in, I'm going to cut out holes for the eyes so that I can wear it on my own face. Now you might need an adult to help you with this one, so let's be careful here. I'm going to poke a little hole for my eye. Now what I'm going to do, and what might be a good tip for you too, is I'll cut one out and then I might hold it up to my face so that I can see where the other one needs to go as well, just so I can actually see once I put the mask on. And it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, so there's my one hole, and again I'm going to hold it up to my face to see where the other one should go. I think here would be a good spot. So I'll be careful poking this hole again, and then try to cut your eye hole about the same size as the other one. Okay, so there are my two eye holes. Okay, now for my elephant, I need to put some nice big ears along the side. So that's where I've got my extra construction paper that came in handy. And I've already cut out my two ears. But I also cut out some pink to put on the inside, just to make them look kind of like that. So I'm going to grab my glue. I'm going to glue the back of my pink. And I'll stick that right on here. So we've got one ear. And I'll do the same thing for my other one. I'll put some glue on the back of my pink part of my ear, and I'll attach that on there. And now I'm going to want to attach them to my mask. So you could use glue for this. You could also use staples even. Again, whatever works that you have at home. So I'm going to glue mine just like that. Put lots of glue on there. I'll attach it to the side. Now I think you'll really like the next part. We have to add the elephant nose. And I've got a fun idea for that. I've also seen some cool masks to make ducks or dogs too, so you can just choose whatever your favorite animal is. You might just have to choose some different colors than I did today. Okay, so what do we think so far? There's my elephant mask. I think my glue's dripping a little bit. Okay, so now for the nose. What I've got for that is some construction paper, because an elephant has a really long trunk, right? So I'm going to fold this, and then got my elephant trunk here. So I need to glue the back of this to make my nose. And again, we'll have to be careful and let this dry. Last but not least, I'm going to add a mouth. You could use construction paper for this. I'm just going to use my crayon. I'm going to add a big smiley face for my elephant. Okay, so what do we think? I think it looks pretty cool. Now the last step, again, you want to let this dry, but the last step is going to be to add your popsicle stick or your string so it can attach to your head. So I'm just going to glue my popsicle stick right on the back there. A thick straw might work really well for this too. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside now and let it dry for a while. Oops, my elephant ear is falling off. That's why you let them dry. So this would be a really fun project to do at home with and you can make different animals. You could even make a couple different ones and put on a skit. So I'm excited to go pretend that I'm an elephant when this is all dry. Thank you everyone for listening. We'll see you next time.